Robert seems more interested in Cheryl than I thought.
Yeah, Robin's noticed.
What did she say?
She asked if they slept in the same room, you know, after the opening of your club in New York.
She asked you that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She figured out that if they slept in the same room, then they must be in love.
Well, she's probably got a point now, but she's a bit young to be making observations, such like that.
Oh, I don't know. Young people nowadays are different to how we were when we were young.
I suppose, but I wonder sometimes if they don't learn too much from sources other than that. I'm going to hang around here. Why don't you go home and take care of our swiftly maturing daughter?
All right, I will. I'll see you later, then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She's growing up, you know.
Yeah, but not for a while, I hope.
Well, a few weeks. See you later.
Bye, love.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
Well, we got a full house tonight. Just 2 no-shows on a reservation. And I booked that young couple in the corner table.
You know, sir, you never cease to amaze me. This place always runs so smoothly. I just hope this fella in New York works out half as well as you do.
Boss, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you something. I know you had a little help in hiring this guy, but how legitimate is he?
Well, he seems to be a bona fide manager, even if Victor did have a hand in hiring.
I think you ought to keep your eye on him.
I think he knows the business.
Yeah, well, any fella can learn the business anywhere, if you know what I mean.
Well, I'm sure I'll win him over to my side. My main concern at the moment is making sure that Anna and Robert don't tie me in with the Jerome.
Andrew Frisco Jones.
Come on, Sean.
Lost them, didn't you? That's where it was going. That's where it was. All right. Lose it now, Donnelly. Don't lose it now.
Come on, Tiffany, this isn't going to work. Where the heck is Robert going?
I don't know where he's going. I'll bet Linda's not standing around doing nothing, you know what I mean?
What else can we do, Tiffany? You tell me, all right?
You help me find
Come on, don't argue about this, you guys. You know very well that I would welcome anything for your coming here. I don't know anything about it.
We'll have you some help.
I think if everyone would just calm down for a minute. Why don't we stop and just talk about, please, Alan. What is that smell? That's dreadful. What is that odor? God, what is that?
I'll help. Here.
No, not that. Help, don't be sick up.
The customer. Table for 2?
It depends on whether that handsome gentleman at the bar would care to join me.
What the blaze is there? Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you 2 know each other? I guess a little joke is on me.
No, it's not. Excuse me, Angel, this is Olivia St. John. Olivia has an art gallery in New York. She decorated the new club. She's responsible for all the lovely artwork.
Well, it's very nice to meet you. Everybody I talk to talks about how pretty you decorated the place.
You'll have to come up and see it sometime.
Well, I don't know. I spend so much time at this club, I don't know if I want to spend my off time at another club, even though it may be a little classy. Oh, excuse me.
Surely.
Yes, what the hell are you doing here?
Every once in a while, I like to visit the boonies.
Try another one.
I had a very long talk with Rodolfo. A very long talk.
And that's not something we could talk about on the telephone.
Not about this discussion. You and I have some very important decisions to make. I said goodbye to high calories because...
I still don't know why we couldn't have discussed this on the telephone. It's very risky if you would come here. You do know that, don't you?
I am a legitimate gallery owner if anyone wants to know. And besides, we cannot conduct all of our business over the telephone if we're going to be partners.
That is far from settled.
Less far since I talked to Rodolfo.
You do know Rodolfo is your father's man, don't you? You know how he feels about this.
He is loyal to my father, he is also loyal to you, and he is a fair man.
And how does Rodolfo feel about a lady being involved in the organization? You tell me that.
I told you he was a fair man. He doesn't like it any more than you do, quite frankly, but he said that he would help if you agree to work with me.
Well, excuse me, or the other way around.
I didn't mean it that way. Have you thought about my proposal?
Of course I've thought about it, and it's very tempting. I don't want to spend any more time than I have to in New York City. With you up there, it would take some of the burden off me.
Certain decisions we will still have to consider face-to-face, not over the telephone.
Well, yeah, I'm sure of that.
And there will be certain meetings where your presence will be expected. You cannot command respect over the telephone. To command respect, you have to be there, as my father said.
You listen to me. Don't you tell me what your father says. I know how your father thinks and feels much better than you do. I will be in New York when it is necessary, but only until I've fulfilled Julian's dream, then I'm getting the hell out, okay?
Well, that's settled.
Not yet, it's not as far from settled. We still don't have your father to go along with it. I need a day or two.
The answer is
I
so
said
obvious.
I'll need a day or two, okay?
Well, then, if you're not going to buy me a drink, I think I'll go up and see Cheryl in the penthouse.
Obviously, you haven't heard.
Heard what?
Cheryl's taken seriously ill. She came close to kidney failure. She's been in the hospital.
The hospital? Where is she? I'll go to her.
It's a bit late for that. As soon as I managed to stabilize her condition, she got up and walked out. Nobody knows where she's gone.
Near death? What if she has another attack?
That's all the information I have. I don't know any more.
Didn't she come back here to the apartment?
Not that I'm aware of.
Perhaps I could go up there as a friend and go through some things. Maybe she left something that would let us know where she is.
Okay. It's not a bad idea. I'll give you the keys. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'll bet Annie really loved that, you having that beautiful gal decorate your club in New York.
Now you keep your funny remarks to yourself.
All right.
Attend to customers.
Sorry, boss. Yes, right this way.
Bill, I'm going to step outside for a breath of fresh air. Would you get the receipts in order for me, please, Early? I want to go home.
Sure.
Thank you.
Bill.
Yes, Commissioner.
I don't suppose you've seen Miss Stansby here tonight.
No, sir.
Listen, once you find the key to her apartment, I'd like to have a look around. Maybe something will tip me off as to where she's gone.
Sure thing, Commissioner. Let me just get rid of the glass and dry my hands.
Art Deco. I wonder who decorated this place. Can't see much for the furniture either. Come on, Cheryl. You've got to have a travel brochure or an address book around here someplace. If you're as sick as they say you are, you can't be out wandering around. would feel about my being in town.
At Duke's Club.
Well, that could be Duke. Or maybe not.